Join me today as I take a 3D learning sculpt kit, a pen holder, and bookmarks, and then turn it into the coolest Dragon Ball figure you've ever seen. Hey, and if you're enjoying this figure, then stick around because at the end I'm going to show you how you can enter yourself, to win this thing, and I'll ship it to you. You can win it. Stay tuned. What's this guy? He doesn't seem to fit in with all of this. A pen holder, a bookmark, and a learning kit? What is up with this guy? He looks like an angry crocodile or alligator. I don't know. What is he? Sobek? Let's look at Beast Deities 32 and 33. It's so, the names and whatever. So these are unlicensed products. That's why we're playing in this space, folks. So don't click away because we are playing with what you saw in the thumbnail, but this is the reality of what you can expect. So we have some really interesting stuff going on. Let's start with this one. He is an Egyptian god, I guess. Some Chinese characters all over the box, side of the box. I don't know what all of this says. Let's find out together. Okay, there we go. We got the answer. He is a crocodile god, a beast god, and Egypt, but in Chinese. Okay, side of the box, what do we got? Beast god again. And I assume the Chinese here is the English that we're seeing here, but that is hard to read, even with my human eyeballs. And the pen kit, what does that say? Adult creativity by hand. Of tying hands? That isn't, wait, which is it? Pen holder, blind box. Generous face, emotional memory bookmarks. I like translations. They are fun. Okay, so we're gonna have a little fun today. We're gonna look at this crocodile god first. Let's open this thing up and see what this is all about, because I don't think that the box is gonna give us, what is that? That's not the same thing. Who's this guy? It's a crocodile boy, but I don't, huh? What's up with that? Yeah, unlicensed stuff. We're just in a space where they're gonna play with unique box art to kind of hide the reality of what this stuff is. So it does get a little tricky when you're trying to buy these things, but hey, you know what? As long as you got me around, I'll take care of you. Ooh, that's actually kind of soft feeling on the rubbery bits there. Then we have all of these little bagged items, which are gonna be pretty interesting because personally, I would want this to be fully painted. I actually kind of really like the character in the box. What's up with that? How do we get that guy? This is pretty neat, but you're gonna have to send it to somebody to customize the paint unless you can do that yourself. Crocodile feet, which look more like a bear. So we got a bunch of hands in there. Let's put him to the side because we have other things to look at, don't we? We have this little thingy, which is a pen holder. And if you don't believe me, I don't have a pen. How about it also doubles as an X-Acto knife holder? Can't beat that. It is exactly as it's stated on the box. So what is up with this? Obviously, selling this as a pen holder because who does that look like? It looks like Goku Black, Rosé. And you get this alternate piece which is gonna go onto the front, and the coloring looks a little bit off on this piece compared to this one. So see, is it gonna blend well? It's attached. It's kind of got some frosted tips on this piece, which does look a little bit different. We'll put that to the side. Now, what do we have with the emotion memory bookmarker? What's that all about? And how does that work as a bookmark? That's a great question. I don't know, but it's a funny way to sell it. Now, this is gonna be a faceplate set from a version of him that I do not know. From a card game. And before anybody jumps at me in the comments, I know, I look, this is Crimson-Masked Saiyan or whatever. This is just a reincarnated or whatever version of Goku Black for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes card game. Whatever, I don't play it, it's still cool. Who plays card games? Not me, I do. I do play some card games. All right, so here we go. A pretty solid setup. I am liking this thing a lot. I mean, good God, I love having options for hands. This is really the way to do it, folks. I mean, just load it down with accessories. But we have so much to look at. So let's start with the Crocodile God. So checking out the details of this sculpt work is really nice. I mean, whoever put the workman on this guy, they did not mess around. I mean, this is like a softer rubberized whatever plastic. And then you get a left and right of the animal paw, which does kind of look more like a bear, right? I don't know. Does it kind of look like crocodile skin? Then you get a left and right of the punching fist. However, the difference, what? You get human skin versus a gloved hand, but they're just mirror of each other. So I'm going to show you the flesh tone, and whatever we see in the flesh, you also get, as you can see right here, look. You get all of them. So you get this nice pointing finger, which is probably specific to a character trait. I don't remember. I know a little bit. I remember a little bit about Goku Black, but who cares? Who cares? This is also from a game. It's also just a bunch of hands that probably come from a lot of different things that they've made. That is probably his key blade hand. You get this fight stance hand, which is pretty classic for any kind of Dragon Ball character, especially a Goku. You get this pointing finger. So this is more of an actual pointing versus the other one. And then this hand, which is like a, I don't know, another fighting hand or a ki blast hand, looking pretty good. And this one, which again, kind of standard with Dragon Ball characters, where you get these the different hands. Faceplate number 1. We got the face with the mask. That's the word. Jesus. And then he's just looking straight forward, kind of angry looking. Then you get this one where he's looking down to the side a little bit. You get this one here, which is I don't know, a little bit different from the first one. It's like, okay, his eye is just smaller. And this bad boy, which his face is exposed, showing us who is really behind the mask. We already knew. And of course, the head sculpt here with the pink, the rosé, if you will, the nice matte finish. It's not a perfect setup. I mean, you can see there's like some imperfections in this mold. There's like some little leftover bits of plastic, but it looks really good, especially to the human eye. Not so much when you shove it up the camera hole. But there we go. And the body, which is looking super solid, and it feels really good. The joints are spectacular. Right out of the box, I'm already a fan of the sculpt and the joints, but let's dig in, see if anything stands out or is an issue. But this is like a soft material, as we talked about when I took it out originally, so you could take it off, I guess. Look at that. It's kind of got like a Broly looking body going on there. The joints, like I said, super solid, very articulated. He's got butterfly joints and everything you could possibly want in a Dragon Ball or an s.h.figuarts. Now this plastic here does feel different from what you would normally get with like a Goku character, that plastic you normally have. Paint looks like totally acceptable. The armbands, I mean, everything is really, really nice here. So really nice. I'm such a fan. Let's put some of the stuff together because we still have another box to look at, and I cannot wait to open and learn 3D Learning Sculpt Kit. And if you are a customizer or you've seen some of this painted up somewhere on Instagram or something, please let me know, because I really want to see it. I think this could look really, really cool if they actually went through and painted this guy up to look like whatever. It doesn't have to be pink or anything, but it still it looks great. Oh, it's not really why you buy this set, so the head does kind of like pop off a little bit. It doesn't have a lot of range there to articulate, but it's funny, and you could probably use these as like I don't know, if you're doing little photography stuff, like they had a little cosplay. Look at that. That is a nice looking figure. I mean, again, this is something that is from a line, a very specific thing that I am unaware of. However, I can appreciate the craftsmanship, the look of this thing. It's really, really solid, and I think that possibly we might be able to use some of these other parts with s.h.figuarts figures. We will find out, because I am going to show you if any of this stuff works with the Goku Black 3D Learning Sculpt Kit. Now this is number 33 if you're going to order this stuff. And remember folks, the link is in the description of every video. It's always there. And probably in the comment section, pinned. That's convenient. So there we go. That's what's in the extra box, folks. Another head. You get some extra hands, which dang man, you can't be upset about some more hands. You're gonna have accessories for days. And it would be really nice if at least the flesh tone hands you could be swapped over in some other s.h.figuarts figures. That'd be cool, right? Just kind of really take advantage of this whole, oh my God, look at this. This is stunning. Holy smokes. All right, let's get everything out of here so you can look at it at once. All right, I gotta tell you, this specifically, I am absolutely in love with already because it is stunning. And if you've been seeing, like I'm showing you on the screen right now, with the good lighting, look at how incredible this is. This is one of the best effects pieces that I have seen in any of the figures that I've collected so far. This thing is beautiful. Now, I don't have tons of effects pieces because they just never exist, but they did such a great job that it's super vibrant. It's still translucent, which is nice. You get this effect piece, which is him putting that keyblade into his hand. And then you get this thing, which I always call the wrong thing. So I'm not even gonna call it anything. It's just is what it is. Now the set I reviewed before for Goku Black actually came apart down the center, and that was a really good set. I do like that set. The colors behind this one are superior, I think. Then you get this, which is nice. I always appreciate any kind of key energy something, right? And this is really cool looking. Look at the details behind this sculpt. Super cool. And then yes, it has a hole because this hand that's in the box has a peg for it. Just kidding. This hand goes on this thing, like that. Fantastic work. So this one goes onto a pointy finger. So that's how that one works. So it doesn't peg in like I thought it did. Whatever, it's okay. That's still really cool. And yes, this alternate head with a fully masked face, which is great because obviously, since it's fully masked, it doesn't matter what color the eyebrows are, and then you can put it on this version of the body. This is so fantastic. What a great setup. This plastic is really weird. It's not as nice as like a s.h.figuarts stuff, so the finish is a little bit off, but it still looks really, really good. Again, you're getting a lot of accessories here. You're getting tons of stuff. What else is in this set over here? You get a left hand, which is gonna be able to grab that, we'll just call it a staff. You get a right hand, which is ringed, so now you're looking at that Goku Black from the show. Looking nice, the detail on the sculpt is good. And you get a gloved hand, so if you wanna complete this specific look with the gloves and everything, there you go. Everything you need is in the box there, which is awesome. However, we still need to look at this Goku Black here to see how much of this stuff is compatible, and can we just buy this guy and buy one of these sets and do like some really cool show version of a mock-up. Anyway, let's get into it. Here we go with this Goku from s.h.figuarts. This is an official boy. Let's take this headpiece off and swap over some other bits and pieces. So right off the bat, no. The neck peg on this Goku Black is substantially smaller than it is on this guy. So let's check him out. Which, I mean, good God, he's such a beefed up version of Goku Black. I mean, good God, the muscles and stuff on him versus the official one. So check out the difference in the neck pegs. Those are substantially different. Unfortunately, these are not gonna swap over. As you can see, the peg on that is really thick, and then it's very small on the neck on that one. So it just is what it is. You cannot swap these over. Beyond the head, looking at the hand. So the hand here is from the new thing that we unboxed, and it does look a little bit big, and technically the skin tones are different. This has more of like a, I don't know. It's just different. However, you could use these parts if you wanted to. I don't know. It's maybe not worth getting the setup specifically for this guy. That's kind of sad. All right, if you want to enter to win this figure as a giveaway, then I will show you what you need to do. You need to go to my Ko-fi page, which is a lot like Patreon, but this is like my membership thing, and I sell a bunch of stuff over there. You just need to join as a silver member or higher. Silver membership gets you 1 entry. Gold membership gets you 2 entries. The platinum membership gets you 5 entries. And if you need support with your own YouTube channel, you can enter the creator one, and that gives you 10 entries. So join the membership, have some fun over there in Discord, and hey, maybe this will be yours soon. Well, there we have it, folks. The Beast Deities 32 and 33 completely working together in harmony, looking beautiful. Honestly, just fantastic. And do I recommend it? I think that's pretty clear, as much as I'm like going on and on about how much I love it. Now, I do not get anything out of you buying from 5K Toys, so feel free to buy or not. But this stuff is really nice, and if you like the figure, you like the character, either just because it looks cool, you love Dragon Ball enough to buy it, or because you played the game, yes, I recommend it. So grab one of those things, and to see the other Goku Black accessories that I've shown in another review, click the top link there, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.